that to me.
They keep that same energy for fathers. Niggas don't have that energy for fathers.
Never. You're gonna get shots and boxes.
Yeah, this is what this episode is for. Tell them about themselves. Socks and boxes is crazy. You gotta at least get some cologne.
We live?
Yeah.
Don't buy your niggas socks and boxes, bro. Some cologne will suffice. A pair of sneakers. Boxes and socks. That's not a Father's Day gift.
But some people are here. That's what they can afford.
Don't do that. Don't do that to power tools. If your nigga not here, you don't buy him no power tools either. It'll be a waste. Word. Don't do that.
If your nigga not here, you don't buy him no power tools. Naughty was good. Where you at, father? I know you gonna have a lot of shit to say today. At least the good fathers will.
Type shit.
Bad fathers, they don't talk about this holiday too much. We're waiting on the black people to stop being black, as usual.
Put the Don Julio down and the ice cups and tune the fucking.
Nah, they're a little slow. They're a tad bit slow. John is all they know in the summertime. Shout out to you too.
Excuse me. Thank you. Excuse me. Thank you. Oh. Shit.
Naughty. We're gonna see. Meantime, let's go sponsors. It's crazy because last week we coming in like 8:30, halfway through. But I give them to 8:10. They got a grace period. They got a grace period. Come on in, shit with a few friends. We still in the grace period because black people gonna be black. Oh yeah. If you go in it, send it to people. Easier that
That's,
way.
that's what I'm doing right now.
Yeah. Brother Deacon. Where you at, Brother Deacon? Brother Deacon. You ain't no father. You been a few bitches' daddies. Hello, YouTube. Yes, we love the YouTube. Oh, they got comments on YouTube. I don't know what to say. But hey, y'all. Somebody said, I like glasses. You know somebody on YouTube? You said this is somebody on YouTube? Oh. Oh, okay. I'm not even going to answer that because I'm not even going to say
Somebody being funny?
I think it's a spam account.
Oh.
I think it's a spam account. YouTube gotta chill. I ain't never seen that ever pop up when we was live. Come on in, share this with a few friends that you know got an opinion. Share this with a good father. That's what you should do. I don't want to hear nobody that's not a father. I can only talk about what my father has done for me. 0 kids. We're gonna find out who our guest is, how many kids he has, how good he is as being a father, his opinions on being a father. No, all those good things. So come on in, share this with a few friends. This will be posted for those of you that are just talking like shit. It's gonna be here. Hey, Q girl, Kiana girl. Here we go. My God, great dad, Lizzie. Okay, so the people are here. It's like they've come in. Okay. Oh, you know her too?
Who?
Kiana.
Yeah.
Girl. Yana G's. That's funny. Small world. Now you got him uptown.
I'll be all over, baby. I'm international.
International is crazy.
International.
Oh my God. Yana G's. I can't believe it rained yesterday. Oh Lord. Well, we got a decent amount of people here.
How we looking? You got it.
Yeah. That's usually the amount of people that be around this time. Around like 8:30, you start seeing everything. So without further ado, welcome to Provocative Perspectives with Madam. Let me know if you have to hear me clearly on the mics. Come on in, share this with a few friends. Hold on. There we go. Come on in, share this with a few friends. It is episode 20, season 4. That's all I'm going to say. Episode 20. So if you don't know by now, my name is Brittany, but here my name is Madam. I go by the names we will not name. To my right, your left, we have a special guest. He's a new guest, so be nice, be respectful. This episode is about fatherhood. If you're not a good father, just get off.
I'm funny too, so don't be funny. I'm hilarious.
So without further ado, I'm going to let him introduce himself.
My name is Nate Corn. I go by Lizzie from Brooklyn. I'm 34. I got 2 kids and 1 on the way.
Heard that. Wait, not my boy being as popular. He took his shit. Not piss me, right? Yes, okay. That was the intro. How you feeling today?
I'm here.
Are you nervous?
Nah.
You're a people person?
I used to be. Not as much anymore.
Why not? You just be chilling?
Yeah.
So you used to be really, really out there now?
Yeah, I'm cool.
But you still personable, regardless of how I
for
feel.
sure.
Okay. Now you said you have 2 kids and 1 on the way. Congratulations. How long have you been a father?
My oldest is 11 and my youngest is
And you said you're 34?
Yes.
Y'all doing the math? Are y'all doing the math? Just stay with me. Okay. So you've been a father for 23 years. How do you like being a father?
It has its days.
Okay.
Good and bad.
Do you feel like, let me ask this because I know this, I can't. Do you have a son or a daughter as your first child?
A son.
Do you feel like it should have went that way? What if you would have had another way? Do you feel like your life would be different the way you're raising your kids?
I would have been softer early on if I had a daughter. My son, that little nigga, he ain't listen. He was bad as shit. So, you know,
he toughened you up a little bit.
Yeah, he made me become a man. I ain't gonna lie. When you raising a boy, it's different. You give them tough love, but at the same time, you nurture them too. But you can't nurture them too much because then they become soft.
Okay.
You don't want no pussy ass little nigga as your son. Word. Pardon my language.
No.
That was kind of crazy.
You literally can say however you feel. This is a safe space. However it comes out, it comes out. If you want to clear it up the way it might have came out, you can. But this is a safe space. You speak how you want. Don't apologize for how you feel, and we go on. Okay. All right. We go. Right. We good. Okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. I don't have no kids. So when I speak today, I will be speaking from the perspective of how my father raised me and how I expect fathers to be. Like, there's a expectation. There's definitely, I don't know why people act like having a standard of what you expect a man to be, the type of man you want to have kids with. Yeah, it's a standard. So that's what I will be speaking from. Okay. Now, you said having a son first made you tougher. Having a daughter first would have made you softer. Do you feel like that applies to everybody today in this world? Like a lot of the people around you that have had daughters first?
Yeah. So one of my men, his first child was a daughter.
Okay.
And like the way I see him and how he interacts with his daughter, when he does have her, he babies her like. It softens him up, like, because the way I know him, you feel me? That's not who he is. Word.
Be a father.
Word.
But I feel like that's how it should be, especially when it comes to a man.
Shout out my man Killy.
Shout out Killy. I don't know you, but shout you out. Because the fact that you got a daughter first says a lot. Do you believe that theory?
Nah. Alright, so.
What theory am I talking about first? Let's clear this up so they understand.
If you was a hoe, that's your first child usually is a girl.
Okay, so you telling me you was hoe, but you got a boy first?
Yeah, all right, so.
Okay. I mean, you. Everybody does their. Everybody got a whole phase.
Right.
We speak about this very often. Everybody has a whole phase. If you didn't get it, you might cheat in your marriage or your relationship later as you're an adult. That's genuinely what I think. So
cheat on me, you a pack. This goes out to my girl.
This is
I love you.
language that I don't understand. Clear that up to me.
If you know, you know.
You packed up? Because, you know, Harlem say it a few different ways.
Yeah. You packed. You out of here.
All right. Feel that? All right. What you were saying?
Yeah, so when you have a daughter, it softens you up more. Like, you know, they coming to you running, arms out. You feel me? So, like my daughter right now, I hate to say it, she got me wrapped around her finger. Like, I tell you.
God bless.
Cause
that's my girl.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Not the man.
Yeah, she got me wrapped around her finger. Man.
Somebody said now this. Chocolate Diva 6.
That's my mother.
So what you lying about, Ma? What is he lying about?
I'm not lying. I'm not lying about nothing. I'm not lying about nothing.
So what's she saying now this too?
Oh, I guess she's saying you being soft.
That's mad funny. Oh, okay, so she don't think you softened up because you had your daughter? Or she don't think your daughter got you wrapped around your finger?
I don't know. Ma, elaborate, please. What you saying?
Someone else said they think Nova just got everybody like that.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, if you know Nova, to know her.
Miss Personality. That's exactly what she is.
Yep.
Miss Personality.
Fuck shit up and
diva.
leave.
The diva.
That is cool. That is cool. Are you sure? Is he sure about which part?
Mom, what are you talking about?
Is he sure about which part? Because if you cap it, we gonna expose it all.
Type shit.
I don't think he capping. Because he went in with you. He trying to figure out what part you was talking about. Okay. Okay, you follow. I'm following what you picking up. So let me ask you this. Do majority of your friends have kids?
Shit, it's probably like 1 or 2 without. I'm gonna really say 1. Because, yeah. Like my real, like, my closest friends, like, only one of them ain't got no kids. Everybody else got kids.
Wow.
Word.
That's the same in my life.
Word. Word.
It's like 3 out of
don't got no kids.
10.
Damn, that's crazy.
I mean, when you get to the age that you said, do you feel like most people have kids around that age now? By 34, majority men, a lot of men have at least one. By 34. I feel like the only man I know that don't is my brother. Like, it's a lot of men out here. See, I feel like I can speak from the men that I've dated because I don't date any kids. The men that I've dated, they're not trying to have kids unless they're getting married. Like, they're not trying to just have mad kids. I feel like once you get older and you start like, oh, the time is ticking, but my number is growing. It's like, I'm not about to pop a kid out here, and not be with the female. Because when you get older, you still trying to pay, still trying to get old. I feel like
that's a bit much.
It's a bit much? Why is it a bit much?
Niggas be tripping.
In what aspect?
Rushing to have a kid.
Okay.
Your
age.
Your age clock is ticking.
Okay.
That's not it, brother.
But females do that too because females are in a predicament of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like, they be having special circumstances where you never know. Like, I feel like the geriatric years, you know that is, right?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little slow sometimes.
Okay, so geriatric means you now have an old woman pregnancy. Like, that's what they consider as geriatric pregnancy.
And that's
that
pretty much a high risk.
Yes, but that age is getting earlier. It's now 35. It used to be like 40. Like, that's a big difference. I mean, 5 years don't seem like a lot, but it is a lot when you're 32 and don't got kids.
Right.
And you like, what you mean? I got 3 years. So I feel like the rush be dependent on the circumstance. But I don't feel like men are rushing to have a kid because of their age. I feel like they're the ones that might be chilling because of their age. Because think about it. 36-year-old man with no kids. He goes start messing with somebody, get her pregnant. You don't even really want to be with her for real. Now you got a kid. But you're still like 37. Like, you still have a life that you could possibly build with somebody else, but look what you did. Do you have all your kids by one person?
No. My last 2 is with the same person. My first one is with a different.
Do you want to get married?
I'm on the fence about marriage.
Yeah, let's talk about it. We love that. We love this topic here.
About it. Like, I do want to get married.
You like the idea of it, or no?
See, this is a little touchy for me, right? Because from experience, married women cheat the most. Married people cheat a lot, more than people that are in regular relationships, boyfriend and girlfriend. Married people cheat the most. Point blank period.
Okay.
So, marriage is a beautiful thing. Don't get me wrong. It's when you with the person that you know you want to be with, and that you see yourself spending the rest of your life with them. That's cool. So yeah, get married. But at the same time, y'all gotta be on the same page. If not, then that marriage ain't gonna last.
It was just for the look.
Pretty much. Most motherfuckers want to get married just to post pictures on Instagram. That's really what it is. It's social media got motherfuckers wanting to get married and post, oh, I'm on my honeymoon, I'm this, I'm that, I'm married, I'm a wife, I'm this. And then a year and a half later, They divorced. Call a spade a spade.
Okay, so here's my thing. You said something about
Ma, please stop. Married women cheat too.
hold on.
Married
All
women
right,
cheat too.
we gonna read some of these comments because we missed a few.
Like,
we missed it too.
losing me.
Okay.
Losing me.
Oh, your mother said your whore face. That's what she referred to. She said, "Are you sure that your whore face is done?"
For sure.
Okay. 34 dead, Grandpa.
All
right. I'm trying
Relax.
to plant the seed. Your last two. Okay. These people clearly know her, and I'm not doing that on this screen. You heard what he said. His last two. Speak to the other girl about that. Anyway, I can't even hear what he's saying no more. Okay. Oh, you might have pressed the button. Yeah. Married men cheat the most. That's what your mother said. Okay, so let's get back to the married part about the cheating, because I don't know how we got here, but we're going to get here and we're going to get here. Okay? You said, what do you like about marriage?
The companionship.
So you like the idea of it? Like it's a business. So
it's everything is transactional. Every relationship is transactional. Respectfully speaking, right? And there's no disrespect to anybody in nobody's relationship or whatever. Everything is transactional. Everything is a business. Marriage is a business. A relationship is a business,
right?
In a sense,
it is.
That's just what it is.
So the part about people cheating, how did you get to that from? Is that what you don't like about the marriage aspect?
Yeah, because it's like, why waste my time? Why waste each other's time?
Do you feel like you know who you with though? Because knowing a general statement like that and applying it to your situations make you feel like you have doubt.
Nah. So, all right. I'm not gonna compare nobody else's marriage to
right
anybody else's whatever anybody else's situation.
Okay.
Right. But the simple fact is, men and women both cheat at the same rate.
Okay.
Men are just not quick to expose who
and how.
Right.
Okay.
Women are not cool with being a side chick. Most of the time, they want the main woman to know this is who I'm cheating with. So purposely, they'll start leaving a scrunchie in your car, all type of weird shit.
Okay.
So yeah.
But you're referring to the person you're cheating with, not the person you're cheating with.
Right.
Okay. All right. So here's my thing, though. What don't you like about, besides the fact that the cheating part, because that's a possibility. Because if you saying that everybody cheating in marriage, we might as well.
Not saying everybody. You got some that won't cheat.
Do you feel like you would cheat in your marriage? Is the question.
Nah, but if hold on, I'm before I say something that get me in trouble, babe, I'm not word. But yeah, if I see like you doing weird shit, wicked shit, ball game. Plain and simple.
Instead of communicating, you're gonna move how you move. That's what you're saying.
It's all right. All right, men and women cheat different, right?
Yes.
Men could just go.
And you gonna say women cheat with emotions?
They do.
No.
Because look, hold on.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna tell you from experience.
All right. Hold on. Because it has to lead up to something. It start with the sneaky text messages, shit like that, and then it leads to, oh, let me take you out on a date. Let me do this. Let me do that. And that's how it goes. And then, right?
Are you saying that from experience, or you're saying that
both?
So that's how it would go if you had to get a girl. Like, you got to take her out, you got to do all the texting, you got to do all that before you even get the drawers.
Not all the time. If a nigga clap and don't take you on a date, you're never getting that date.
Not always true. But what I would
you're never getting that date.
What I would say is, it's interesting that you said, dang, what the hell did you say right before? Oh my God, I hate brain farts. And I'm not even smoking this thing, no. It's something you said regarding like the aspect of cheating in a marriage, but like you're not saying like you would cheat, but you're saying if you see funny shit, you gonna cheat, and you saying that.
Right. I'm gonna bring it to your attention. I'm gonna ask you,
okay,
what's this about?
Okay.
And the moment you lie, yeah, it's
all it's
fair
game
after that.
Emotionally,
they do.
And then men.
All right. Not all women cheat emotionally. You got some women that'll let you crack and go about their business.
For sure. I agree. Okay. Let's read some of these comments. This is about to get crazy. Will you cheat? A dog is a companion. Wait, you got some explaining to do. What is going on? Okay. Will you cheat? Even as a married man, non-marriage requires honesty and communication. Why do men rather have a child versus getting married? What's the difference? One situation you're locked in for life versus the other. Also, cheating is a lack of communication. Okay, that's a question for you because I don't have kids. Why would you rather have a kid instead of getting married when they both have kind of the same commitment? That's a good question. I like that. Come on, best friend.
All right.
We're going to let him marinate on it.
No. That's a great question, right?
Because you have, and how many engagements and marriages do you have?
My first child's mother, we were engaged.
Okay.
We were together 10 years.
So you 1 and 3.
Huh?
So you 1 and 3 right now.
What you mean?
1 engagement.
Pretty much.
Okay, good.
You think that should sound like a motherfucking playoffs record or something?
1 and 3.
1 and 3 at home, right? So, all right. Yeah, that's a good question. I ain't gonna lie.
That's why I said let you marinate.
ESC, you got me on that one. That's
you got
that's busting my brain a little bit.
That up because we don't have the answer, so we gonna let him marinate on that. But we gonna also get to the next question as well. So you would rather cheat than divorce?
A divorce costs money. Right or right?
Here's the thing, though.
Right or right?
Here's the thing.
Right or right?
If I came, I'm not gonna lie. If it's a divorce where I'm set up to win, I'm divorcing. But if it's a divorce where I'm set up to not get nothing, I'm staying because I'm gonna get more for staying. But guess what? We're gonna both play the game, and guess who's gonna play better?
Why do that? If you don't want to be with the person because they broke your vows, because y'all broke vows and all that, why even do that? Just get the divorce.
I'm not married and I've never been engaged, so I can't answer that question. But what I can tell you is I've stayed in relationships that I probably should never stayed in, but I was getting something out of it. Let's put it that. It's not a situation where it's one-sided. I understand you violated, but I'm gonna violate that. And it's not even a tit for tat, but it's more so like in order for me to be comfortable staying here because I am getting some type of benefit, I gotta do something.
That's why I say relationships are transactional.
Everything is transactional. We agree to that. We agree to that. We definitely agree to that. Okay, so why aren't we asking why is the person cheating? Last time I asked.
Shit. Most of the time it starts at home. Like you might not be getting sex on the regular. The girl.
Y'all know how I feel about that. Bitches, when y'all got your period, use your mouth. Figure it out. It's no reason. No reason. And for the niggas, if you don't want to be where you at or you're not attracted to what you have, leave. Because you fucking that person's mental health, how they feel about themselves, you fucking all that shit up. And little do you know, you messing it up for the next person. Cheating does too, so does a kid. They talking about the cost of a child instead of divorce. You said divorce is expensive, so is a child. You still haven't answered that question, but we're going to let you marry them. It's cool.
All right, so now we can go back to that.
Why do men rather have a child versus getting married? That's the basis of the question. Because you know your red flags as to why you're not 100% on getting married, but you would have another kid. Clearly.
No, all right. I'm not against marriage. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
Like my parents were married. What, 8 years together, 15. Feel me? So I come from. My grandmother was married 35 years. So my aunt was married. I don't know how long she was married, but
so you have positive roles and examples of marriage.
My oldest cousin, he's married. He got 6 kids. You feel me? Yeah. Big house in California. He doing his thing. be
some
taking care of
cuz
his children.
I be in Cali.
Feel me?
That's
So
me.
I don't shy away from the idea of marriage.
Okay.
Me, I just had experiences with, dealing with married women.
Okay.
So that's why I'm like, ooh, I'm not gonna say that that's all women that are married, but feel me, when you deal with certain things and you see certain things from people that are supposed to be committed to a person that they took vows to, it'll change the way you look at certain things. Right? Now versus having a kid, right? A kid is a big commitment too. That's a big responsibility, right? Don't get me wrong. Marriage is a responsibility too. You gotta make sure your partner is communicating with you how they feel and things of that nature, right? A child, a child, right? Ooh.
This can I give you an answer what I possibly think it is, and I don't even have kids.
Yeah, shoot.
So I'm gonna say that when it's a child, you love them no matter what, but you don't always love your partner. And
I'm not gonna say that. I'm gonna disagree with, right? You're gonna always
like them.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
Right. It's gonna be days you be like, damn, I'm tired of this.
But when you stop liking someone, you no longer want to be there. You no longer want to be tied to the situation.
That's not true all the time. That's not true. Because y'all could just be having a minor disagreement over something.
I'm not talking about when you disagree. I'm saying when you realize, you ever been to your wit's end where you're like, I don't like this person. Like, why am I here? Like, or somebody you just don't fuck with. Why are you even talking to me? Like that type of thing. When you get to that point, it's dead. I don't like you anymore. Don't talk to me. I might still have love for you because you might be my child's father, but I don't like you and I don't like who you grew to be. That's the way I look at it when it says, I want somebody that always likes me, not somebody that always loves me.
Right.
Because you can always have love for people. I got love for family that I don't fuck with.
Type shit.
So this is what I'm saying. I want somebody that likes me 24/7. Now, once somebody stops liking you, it's kind of. Marriage ties most of your valuables together. Okay. Kids is just financial and kinda optional. Kinda optional is crazy. Y'all, why would you even say kinda? It's crazy. Wait, you was jumping on that man, wife? Sound like you might be.
Yo, listen. Karma comes around. It don't matter. You can't duck that.
You can't
duck that at all. It don't even matter. And it's not about karma. It's about the choices your partner is gonna make. It's not about karma. It's about the choices your partner is gonna make.
Well, she said people aren't getting to know each other. You have to like the person as a person, not just thinking with your dick. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. If I'm not looking for the opportunity to like somebody like that, I'm probably gonna think with my pussy too. And I'm a female. So in certain situations, niggas just don't be liking people like that. To really like think about moving further. No, I don't see that with you.
Not all the time, right?
Right. It's not all the time.
You can like somebody, like you can genuinely like somebody and see a future with that person, and then they do some weird shit and it turn you clean off of them.
Very true.
Word. And they turn you clean off of them. It's like we're not even in a committed relationship and you lying about some dumb shit that you don't even have to lie about. That's gonna get me off you immediately. Word. Immediately. Because like we're not even in a relationship and you're lying. So imagine if we in a relationship, we gonna lie about
you still.
Feel me? So
let me ask you a question. Were you afraid to become a father initially?
Yes.
What was okay? And when you realized you were afraid, did you know the sex or no?
No.
Okay, why were you afraid?
I was broke as a joke.
Oh, you ain't had no money?
I ain't had no money. Popped and panicking. You hear me? Popped and panicking. Real shit. Popped and panicking. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Okay.
I was shit. I barely had money when my son's mother was pregnant with him. I barely had money to get a haircut. Like a haircut. Haircuts back then, what this was 2012 I found out?
Yeah.
2012. Haircuts was like $10, $15. I ain't have that. Word.
They was $10 for a long time.
$10, $15 a haircut. Word. I ain't have that. Feel me? Feel me? I saw my little weed and all that, but that shit wasn't. Feel me? Word.
Okay. Did you feel like it was easier to parent male or female? Well, girl or boy?
Parenting both sexes has its pros and cons, right?
Okay.
With a girl, you want to give her all the love and affection so she don't go looking for that in a man. You want to give her all of that, right? Excuse me. You want to give her all that so she don't go looking for love and affection in a man, and jumping from man to man, trying to find that trying to fill that void that she doesn't have, that you didn't give her. Right? Now with a boy, you want to parent him with tough love, but at the same time nurture him too, because it's easy to lose your son to these streets.
Woo.
Because
talk about it.
The simple fact, I always call it social acceptance, right? If you don't do certain things with your friends, oh, you a pussy, you not gay, you not like, this. Peer pressure, social acceptance. Okay. It goes hand in hand. Okay. Right? So I'm gonna give y'all a quick spill, right? I'm a youth development specialist. I work at Horizon Juvenile Center. And I see and talk to some of these young men, and all they care about is getting high, doing drills. When I was 14, 15, I wanted the new J's, the new shit. Like, I didn't care about having beef with this block and that block. Like, and I wanted some cat. Word. I wanted some cat. I didn't care about shooting a gun. All me and my friends cared about playing basketball, chilling with the females, and shit like that. Like, so with a boy, you gotta make sure you're in his life and show him that, and let him know that it's okay to cry, it's okay to be emotional, right? It's okay to open. It's okay to be open and feel those emotions. Like, it's okay to have those emotions. It's okay, like, because as the stigma of black males is, you gotta be tough. You can't cry. Stop that crying. Like if you're in a house full of females and you're the only male, you might be emotional because that's all you around is women. So it's hard to channel those emotions because you around a bunch of women.
Have you seen the opposite of that though?
What way?
A man that grew up with all females and he's vicious.
He hates his mother.
No. Like, when I say vicious, I mean, like, he took the fact that he had 3 sisters and 1 single mother as, I'm about to protect these bitches. I'm not.
Nah, yeah, for sure.
Like, not to call them bitches, but, like, I've seen it the opposite way. And now that you say that, it's kind of, like, interesting to think about, because you don't see that all the time where a male is raised by a bunch of females and he come out, like, still, like, rough and tough. But then there's certain people that turn that pain into, you feel me? Purpose. Pain into purpose. Here we go.
Real shit.
And it's not. Did you grow up with a father? Let's get to that.
I had a stepfather. My biological father.
But your stepfather was a father role to you. And do you feel like that was a good example for who you are today and how you parent your kids?
It was, in a sense, right?
Okay.
So, growing up with a stepfather, you look at him like, nigga, you not my pops. Nigga, you can't tell me what to do. Like, nigga, you married my mom's. Like, you not my father, nigga.
Right.
I don't gotta listen to you. But I always respected my step-pops. I don't call him my step-pops. I call him my father.
Right.
I always respected him because he didn't have to stick around. He didn't have to be there. Like, feel me? So I always respected him because he was there, and like he showed, like, I ain't gonna lie, he taught me how to drive and shit like that. So he showed me like certain things on how to be a man. Like,
right. I can see that. I've actually known a lot of people that were raised by like step parents.
Yeah. And
they don't do that either, like old step stuff. Like, if you raise me, you raise me. Like, I feel like respect in our generation, I didn't realize how old in our generation is way different than these kids now. Like, they are dust twisted. This generation is
They don't
literally
respect
the
nothing.
worst.
They respect violence. Plain and simple.
And
They
it's
don't
sad
respect
because
nothing
like
else but
violence is either death or you live. Like you got a 50-50 chance here. Like and sometimes jail is not even that option. Like that jail does not be that option of the 50%. And it sucks because this is the world that we thought we thought we was growing up into some hot shit. We thought we was gonna have houses for $500. That is not the world we live in at all. By far the furthest thing. Do you feel like your dreams have to be put on hold because you're a father?
No. You can still pursue what you want to do. Mm-hmm. As long as you and your partner are on the same page. If y'all on the same page, and y'all can understand one another and figure it out with each other, ain't nothing. You can't not do nothing. You can do everything you want to do.
I feel like men, we were talking about this in the beginning, like different gifts that men get for Father's Day and how they don't really always get the appreciation that they should get. And I feel like I've grown up the opposite. Like, my father was always in my life, no matter what was going through with my parents. Mm-hmm. My father was always there. So that example of what a man should be is there first. And then I had a brother that he thought he was my grandfather.
Right.
So it was like, I had the double whammy, like, you can't play me, I play along. Like, there's so many aspects of having a father and having a brother. But then there's people that don't have a father, but then they got a brother that kind of like, molded them to be the way they needed to be. The reason why I asked you about your goals is because a lot of men don't get the credit because they're usually not the sole parent. Meaning, like, depending on the dynamic of the relationship, the kids are probably not on the man's insurance. Like, you get what I mean? Mm-hmm. Stuff like that. If the kid is sick in school, the mother's probably going. Not you. You're not leaving work. You get what I'm saying? But there's another side of that where men don't get the appreciation. Like, when Father's Day come around,
fathers don't get the appreciation.
When Father's Day come around, what you said they give them?
Socks and boxes. That's not a gift.
First of all, I feel like that's a necessity.
Hold on. I could buy that my motherfucking self.
Right. That's why I'm like,
I don't need you to buy that for me.
Yeah, no.
What? Every 3 months, you should buy yourself socks and boxes and t-shirts.
Every season.
Every 3 months.
Every season.
Real shit. Don't get that man no socks and boxes, bro, and t-shirts. That is not a gift.
I feel like
pussy is not a gift either. Let's talk
about it. Let's talk about it.
Pussy is not a gift either. Get that man some cologne.
Right.
A motherfucking pair of
cologne should be the bare minimum.
Get that man some Bottegas. He wants some Bottegas too. Real shit. Real shit. That nigga wants some Bottegas too. Word.
Oh, that's bad. Funny.
That nigga wants some Pradas.
He might.
Get that nigga some designer. Y'all be wanting all these bags and all that. Go get that man some designer. Word. Real shit. Stop buying socks and boxes, man.
Damn, all my gift ideas I know.
I ain't gonna lie, you better stop playing with me. I know who that is too. You better stop playing with me, bro. Real shit. Stop playing.
You say you want the products and Bottegas, boo. Get it together. Get it together.
She know what I like. I'm a simple guy.
Okay. What is your birthday?
March 18th. I'm a Pisces.
Oh, Lord.
We the
At
best.
least it's March. I'll say that. This is not in February.
Yeah, February Pisces are definitely weirdos.
You're not supposed to discriminate against your own sign.
I said what I said.
It's supposed to be y'all against everybody.
I said what I said, and I'm standing on that.
They said you no.
And that is okay. Everybody
ain't for everybody.
Right. There's somebody out there for everybody.
Some people want tea, some people want coffee. Some people deserve piss. I'm just saying. No diddy. Just throwing that out there. Okay, and one last question for you. Do you feel like... No, not do you feel like. Do you act like... Do you live your life like you have a daughter?
For sure.
Did you live your life before that or when she was here?
Elaborate a little bit.
Did you live your life like you had a daughter before she got here or when she got here? Meaning, were you conscious of certain things you were doing to women in all aspects? Mentally, physically, emotionally.
Yeah.
You were conscious?
I always, all right.
So you would consider yourself a stand-up dude. Like, you're not really out here, like, wilding and shit like that. Like, that's not your cup of tea.
No.
Okay.
Right? I always used to tell my sisters, never fall for a nigga like me. That's when I was, feel me?
Okay.
And they used to always be like, you goddamn right. Like, they'll tell you, like, yeah, you ain't shit. Like,
because they've seen you
mm-hmm.
with, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, I always said that.
So because you told your sisters that, you automatically like, this is.
Yeah.
But so you were aware of the life you was living.
Yeah, for sure.
But it changed when your daughter got here. Or it changed a little before that.
Nah, it changed before that.
Okay.
Right? All right. I ain't gonna get too much into my personal life, but the person that I'm with now, like, you know, she cares for me daily, and she'll do anything for me. So I'm not risking nothing.
As you should not.
I'm not risking nothing for that.
Right, as you should not.
Most
your mother said when she got here.
Most females don't buy you a bacon, egg, and cheese.
Talk about it. They won't. They won't, because they gonna ask you what you get them first. It gotta be a two-way street. Now, speaking of two-way street, we go end this, but we gonna top it off with this because it's coming next week. Are you a 50-50 guy?
Whatever works for you in your relationship.
What are you like? What is your opinions on it? Like,
all right,
are you a 50-50, or you feel like you gotta pay? Relationships should always be 100-100, but do you feel like you have to be the one paying the bills as man of the house, and whatever else falls, however it falls? Do you feel like that's?
So, I've seen this debate is stupid as shit, right? But I understand it.
Okay.
If you got it to do that, do that. If you don't, you gotta work with your partner to figure it out how you're gonna do that. Right? I just started making good money, be honest. So now I understand the value of $1 now a little bit more than before. My last job, I wasn't making shit.
Okay.
So I understand you gotta save money for a rainy day. Save your money, bro, because nobody's coming to save you.
That part.
So you gotta do what you gotta do. Figure it out with your partner.
But if you were in a position to play that role, would that be something that you were interested in? Because even if you
the 50-50?
No, being able to pay everything.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Okay, the reason why I asked that is because I'm just gonna do like a comparison to someone else. Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. He makes twice what she makes, but they split the house bills. There's no way in hell me living on Earth ever. Do y'all hear this? Y'all hear this? Y'all know the niggas I date. It's no way in hell I am ever paying I'm not splitting house bills when a nigga make double what I make and then some.
And that's
and I agree. Millions double. Like, not no. You got an extra $50 for the ball. Like, no, I'm talking like millions. I feel like that's it's a certain man complex that I don't understand. I can't, because I'm trying to explain it's a bitch ass complex. It's no reason why you got a bitch going 50-50 with you and you make double more than her. Like, that makes no sense to me.
That's a fact.
And it's never gonna make sense to me. So that's why I asked that, because a lot of people in different situations, they still wouldn't. Even if they did, they're not doing it because that's not what they learned. I grew up in a 50-50 household. However, I'm a little privileged in this life where I don't have to do 50-50. So yeah, that's the life I live. But like, that's not how I grew up. If it came to me, I had my own money walk into a situation. Right. I don't need a nigga money. But if you want to give it to me, thanks. By all means. But not everybody is open or even it's not available to everybody. What she said, D Wade and Gabby is crazy. What you mean? But in her case, that's something she wants and chooses to do, Gabrielle. She's dumb as hell. I said it. I know she said that she was willing to do it, but she's dumb as hell. Okay? It's not that she has to, she wants to. She's dumb. That's what I'm saying. I would never in my life. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. At this time, we're going to open the floor for questions. For Naquan, questions for Madam. I just want y'all to know it's 2 more episodes left of this season. And next week, I hope y'all are prepared for the toxicity that is coming here. Okay? The last 3 episodes have all new guests. Any questions? We are opening the floor. Oh yeah, I knew that was going to happen later. We opening the floor for questions. If anybody have any questions. I hope y'all know Father's Day is Sunday. Make sure y'all getting a good father in your life, a good gift. Okay? Take my father to the Yankee game that I'm not going to. Do something. Just saying. Like, throw some gifts out here. Throw some gifts out there for them. Besides
socks and boxes.
Besides Bottega, Prada, and Cologne, give them a thoughtful gift that a man would possibly like.
You gotta know your man in order to.
Do you like stuff for your that your kids would have done for you? Like if she be like, no, but let's make daddy in the car. Like
that's sturdy. That's sturdy. Okay. Because it's a thoughtful gift, right? Because it came from it's Father's Day. Let me put some love and care into this card. Feel me?
And people don't care.
Pussy is not either.
Somebody said happy Father's Day to my brother.
Appreciate you.
Next week is gonna be a big thing. I hope y'all ready. But yes, the floor is open for questions. Socks and boxes are gifts for the kids at this. Okay.
From your kids, yes.
Not from
your girl.
The
if
partner.
She buy you socks and boxes, she hates you.
She don't love you.
She hates you, bro.
She don't love you.
She hates you, bro.
They said happy Father's Day.
She hates you, bro. Don't accept that shit. Don't accept pussy either. Word.
All right, let's get into that though. What if pussy is not the gift, but it's a part of the gift? Why? Because you feel like you should get pussy on any day, no matter if it's holiday or not.
Respectfully.
I agree.
Respectfully.
I was trying to do devil's advocate.
What that mouth do?
That's right. What I tell y'all.
What that mouth do? See, I ain't gonna put my business out there, but
how many more kids?
It's quiet. It's quiet. And I'm having another girl, for those that don't know.
Oh, shit now.
So, 1 girl, 2 boys.
You mean 2 girls?
Yeah. I be losing my fucking mind.
Oh my god.
1 boy, 2 girls. Double whammy.
Whammy? But what if you can get another boy? Would you try?
Try? I'm getting a vasectomy. You shitting me?
They said do some tricks you've never done before.
Tricks.
He said he has a boy and a girl. What tricks does he need? Like, you go give him another sex. You gonna make him a whole new kid. Like, I'm confused. They are dying.
Losing me.
They are
losing me, bro. Y'all losing me, bro. That ass. Losing me.
Oh my god. Okay. Not the gender reveal on the pod. A Madam B exclusive. I'm trying to tell you, Madam B's on the. Listen. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. A lot of tea was spilled tonight. Mm-hmm. This is what happens when you come to the pod. By the way, none of these comments play back. So if they wasn't in the pod, they probably would be confused when they watch it. But that's why it's always better to be on, because you can't see none of this. And somebody probably got a screen record this. If somebody posted some shit, yeah, they'll screen record it. Oh, the Father's Day gift. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. She got 2 kids. You better give him something else. Not just the kids giving him a gift. It gotta be something else.
Or if you don't know what to give him some money. Give him a gift card.
That's what I said.
That's if
money,
you don't know what to
money
give
spend green.
Because look, a lot of times, if your girl gets you some cologne, 9 times out of 10 she's smoking another man and like how that cologne smells. And she got it for you.
That is a lie.
Stay woke.
You gotta remember there's TikTok. You have to remember there is TikTok.
Stay woke.
You have to remember there is TikTok.
How would you know how it smells?
I don't be knowing. I be trusting certain shit. Well, I ain't gonna lie.
You can't. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I trust Facebook. And the reason why I trust Facebook is because it's usually black people on there that bought shit for they black men.
Right.
Versus TikTok,
you can't blind buy fragrances.
I've done it a few times.
Because a lot of times people be hyping it up because they getting paid for it.
Yeah.
So you can't blind buy fragrances.
I'll tell you what to not blind buy. Let me tell y'all now because I went to the A-Rap store. Do not blind buy. Excuse me. Do not blind buy none of those TikTok Arabian fragrances. Y'all gonna be tight.
Booty.
Y'all gonna be tight.
Booty cheeks.
Y'all gonna be tight. I went to the Arabian store and
Dookie.
They're not the same.
Dookie.
Not the same. I like to smell mint cologne when I'm out shopping.
That's sturdy.
But this is what I'm saying. I think the age, like I feel like 30 plus is very interested and invested in colognes. So I feel like that statement you might have to like.
I gotta
get it out your head.
I got a little good collection.
As you should. As a man, you absolutely should. So that's why I feel like it's not always because,
not all the time, but
you think what's the percentage? Don't OD.
From experience.
Don't OD. What's the percentage?
From experience. I'm only speaking from my experience. A female bought me a cologne that she smelled on another man and got it from me.
Did you like it?
That shit was fire.
All right then. So what do you?
But it don't matter. That's
so it's how she did it. It's not.
Yeah, like it's alright though. It's alright though.
But it's good.
For sure.
Like that.
For sure.
That's all that matters.
One of my favorite fragrances.
Wow. She put you on to life.
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, she put you on to something that's your favorite. That's life.
It's cool.
Oh God. Any questions, y'all? Any questions? The floor is open.
Shoot.
Please. This is your only opportunity. Because after this, it's done for. Shout out to YouTube. Somebody on YouTube did say, I will say he continues to do all that he can to make sure his kids don't go without. You know that?
For sure. Who's that?
Denise Frazier.
I love you, niece.
Shout out to him for having people on both. Because y'all be coming here, not sending it to nobody, not telling nobody you on here talking shit, because you don't want nobody to hear you. He came, he was ready, he was not afraid, he stood up to the crowd. This is the right, but it's cool. What she said, and the man can only be a coworker in person on a walk by. If it smells good, I'm getting it. Okay, that's not bad.
How would you know what to get unless you stop him and be like,
oh for sure. I'm not gonna lie. Why wouldn't we stop them? That's too much to ask. But would that be too much for your girl if she stopped the man and asked him what you got on and what to go buy? That's too much.
Too much conversation. If you know, you know.
So because she already, that
too
was
much
too
conversation.
It's so high and by only.
None of that.
Oh, she can't even say hello.
Nope.
Are you here?
She know I mean business.
He means business.
I'll
ask what you wearing, sir.
Right now?
That's what somebody said. I'll ask what you wearing, sir. Sometimes that man is gay. True. What if the man is gay? And she got a cologne that smells dumb good on the gay man, but you smell good on you too. It's still too much conversation for you. It's whether it's only for the straight ones. He's not feeling that. It's only for the straight ones. Oh, she already understood. She understood. Any more questions, y'all? Because after this, we closing it out.
Oh, Lord.
Lord have mercy. This is episode 20. We got 2 more episodes. The season is coming to an end. See y'all in January. Don't act like y'all forgot. January to June. That's the only time you see me here. That is it. I gotta go make money in July, December. That is it. That's all. Did you have a decent time?
For sure.
I appreciate your opinions, your thoughts. Shout out to fathers, the good ones, excuse me.
Not you dead.
Happy Father's Day.
To the real niggas.
To the real niggas. Congratulations for the baby on the way.
Third time's the charm, I guess.
I mean, third time is the daughter. This is crazy. Not come get your kid.
I'm about to leave right now.
Bye, y'all. I'm dead. That was great.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's good.
put my gum in the
Oh, that's fine.
You got others? Thank you, Brett.
You welcome. Get home safe.